What up, y'all? I know it's been a minute, but today we're going to be restoring the military Black 4s. So, without further ado, got here, just showing you guys the spots that need to be cleaned up. We got some scuff marks back here and around here, and we got that right there. Need to be repainted here. Soles are yellow, so I gotta re-oxidize those. Scuff marks on the front here. On the back is dirty, need to be painted there. Oxidize the soles again, and then repaint the joint that's on the back too as well. And then fix these as well. So I'll just be taking out the shoelaces now, and then I'll periodically talk here and there, but for the most part, I'm probably gonna be quiet so I can lock in and fix these shoes, make them look better than what they used to. Now, where did that sit that thing? Oh, here it is. How we looking? Okay, cool. I usually hit the top part of the shoe with the soft part, but I'm gonna do the medium now, mostly because it's dirty. So I'll probably go over it with the soft bristle again just because, but we'll see. Need this too as well, which is a big laser. Helps prep the area and whatnot. I use 400 grit sandpaper. I believe for deeper ones you can use 600. So just depends. For this one, it's not deep. It's just more so it's a lot of areas. So. Basically, I'm just smoothing out the area. That way, when I come over it with the shoe filler, it's a lot easier. If the stains are too deep, which it seems like they are, then I'll just go over it with the paint, like I said. Shouldn't be too hard. But I'm prepping it at least. Yeah, it seems like these stains are actually really deep, which I did not expect. Doing a little bit of elbow grease isn't really getting it up, though, is it? Yeah, somewhat, but. Where else do I want to prep it at? I'll just prep the spots that I did the paint on, or that I need to paint over. That way they're clean, and I don't have to worry about nothing. Just dabbing it, going over it, making sure they're completely clean, and then dabbing them. Okay, so I have a pair of military black 4s that are in my room, so I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the parts. I mean, what colors are supposed to really look like in the beginning anyway, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, the difference between these two, that suede part is definitely darker. Way darker. Mostly because I did just clean it with water, but I believe when it dries, it's still gonna be a darker gray, so I had to figure out how to get it to that, because it's supposed to be this light type of gray color. And then this right here is actually, I believe these are the same color. Yeah, these are the same color, so you don't even have to worry about that. And then that's pretty much it. And these are actually the inside of these are kind of yellowish. As you can see the difference, so I'm gonna have to go over those again too as well. Have to be careful that I don't turn the inside mesh black, so have to figure that out as well. Probably do some soul sauce and just have that over there. That way it just turns it from, instead of having to repaint it, because you can't go over that. So just wanted to use these as reference, that way you guys know what they really look like in the beginning. So I'm gonna go over the scuff marks with this, and then I'll airbrush it over a couple layers, probably like 2 or 3 layers. That way the scuff mark is not noticeable anymore. So before I do that, I'm gonna use some duct tape and just block off the spots that don't need to be painted white. You don't want too much paint. And you want to go in one line, or not one line, but like one way. That way it's even. And then I'll do this 2 or 3 times over the shoe. dry it with my heat gun, and then go over it 2 or 3 times with the paintbrush as well. I do each section differently though. I don't want to do all of them all at once. Doesn't have to, you don't have to hit it too long. Just for a couple, about 10 to 15 seconds. Nah, not 10 to 15, more like 5 to 10, just to be safe. Yeah, I'll do 3 layers just because. Now that that's good, I can go back over the shoe, make sure if I need to sand anything else down, I can do that too as well. And then I hit it with the paintbrush, so I'll be back for that.
Are you doing a video?
Yes.
Are you blocking her out?
Yes. But he's standing right there, so I couldn't do anything. Before I actually paintbrush something, and I always check to make sure the consistency good and it's actually dry and whatnot. But before I actually paintbrush something, I make sure that I diluted it well enough. That way it's not coming out too watery or coming out in like gigantic droplets or nothing like that. So same thing with painting. Making sure that everything's even, everything is together, not too much paint in one spot, and yeah, everything is just consistent. And sometimes you miss stuff when you first start out, so then you go back and you look and you find some other stuff. So, I mean, that's just a part of the job itself. But as long as the finished product is good, then everything's okay. Better to find it yourself than to have the actual client find it out. I normally would have thrown these in the washing machine before I did all this, but I don't really think you need to be in the washing machine just because of the condition of the shoe and the way that some of this stuff looks. So we'll go. Is this spot good? Yeah, I'll just go over an airbrush. And I always do the low heat setting, so I don't damage the shoe either as well. Better to do it on low and be safe with it instead of doing it on high. The only reason I would use high is if I'm maybe in a rush or if I got the entire shoe to do. But even then, still want to be safe with it. So it wouldn't do too much. And doing one section at a time is better than doing the whole shoe. That way you know you get that one section done and it's good. Move on to the next. Alright, I'll be back when I get the paint diluted how I want to, and then I'll come back and I'll spray paint the parts that I need to spray paint. to that black paint. If I can find it. Oh, found it. That's for the deglazer. That's for the paint filler. And this is for the white paint. I got tops everywhere, man. You gotta be slightly more organized. Fix the black. I'm gonna fix the black parts on both the shoes. I might as well. And then I'll paint over the stitching with the white again. That Jordan sign was not being cooperative like I wanted it to be. All right, so we pretty much almost done with the shoe. I gotta run it back to the UV light box again because I noticed that one of the lights actually weren't on technically during the last day. So I gotta do that again, but it did fix the gray and the bottom of the shoe. The bottom of the shoe actually isn't even yellow no more. I just gotta work on the sides. It actually looks somewhat decent on camera, but again, I gotta fix it, so. Anywho, we're working on the suede part here, so I'm gonna go over it with some sandpaper, sand it down, use this eraser, use this to brush it all off. It should look pretty good though. Hit with this Reshoevn-Ator. Mink oil. Now I'm gonna hit it with the eraser. That way I can smooth all the edges out and whatnot. And then after that, see if I need to hit it with the 600, but if not, then I'll be done pretty much with this shoe. I think I want to hit it with the 600 just because I still see some spots that need to be fixed. And then I hit it with the oil. Oh, yeah, this 600 grit sandpaper, I like. Yeah, I used to.
You didn't make all of
Mm-mm. Now we're gonna let this dry. So this is the finished product of the Military Black 4s. Cleaned the shoelaces, the suede, repainted this part, painted the black part too as well. And I sole revived them too as well. I just wanted to paint over the soles. Not the soles, but the midsole, I should say. And I think they turned out pretty good.